The issue of statelessness in Pakistan has been a deeply ignored one. There is an estimated population of 3 million Bengali Burmese stateless persons in Pakistan currently at the moment. Most of them are located in Karachi. Other than that, we have an estimated 126 Bengali-speaking Burmese and Rohingya communities and Bihari communities in Karachi at the moment. Now, the issue of statelessness is important because without your identification and without your CNIC, you are somebody who is not recognized by the state and you do not exist.
बंगाली कम्युनिटी के लिहाज से हमारे सबसे जो सबसे बड़े मसाइल हैं वो इनमें से एक है कि ऐसी NIC हमें नहीं मिलती है। हमारे पास डॉक्यूमेंट्स कंप्लीट होने के बावजूद, मैट्रिक करने के बावजूद, इसके बावजूद अगर हम नादरा में जाते हैं अपने NIC के लिए तो हमें NIC की कार्ड नहीं दी जाती है। कभी कहा जाता है कि दादा दादी के लेके आओ, दादा दादी के भी लेके जाए तो फिर कहते हैं पर दादा दादी के लेके आओ, 71 के पहले से लेके आओ। जब हमारे आबा और अजदाद के पास इतने पुराने डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं होते, अगर कहीं से हम ढूंढ के अगर किसी करीबी या जानने वाले के लेके जाते थे, उसके बावजूद भी हमें ऐसी NIC नहीं मिलती है। मेरा अपना जो भाई है, मेरा सगा भाई है, उसकी CNIC पिछले 5 साल से फंसा हुआ है और नादरा वाले ये भी नहीं बताते कि किस वजह से उन्होंने कार्ड को ब्लॉक किया हुआ है। वो बेचारा भी इंटर करने के बाद उसने फिशरी में काम करना शुरू किया क्योंकि वो आगे पढ़ नहीं पा रहा है, उसको CNIC नहीं मिल रही है। कोरोना की अगर आप देख लें, कोरोना जो चल रही थी, ऐसे प्रोग्राम में पैसे मिले। हमारी कम्युनिटी में मुझे नहीं लगता कि 5% को भी कि अगर पैसे मिले, जो ताल्लुक़ भी रखते हैं, जिनको ज़रूरत भी थी उस पैसों की, उनको नहीं मिले। क्यों नहीं मिले? क्योंकि उनके पास CNIC नहीं है। यही वजह है कि हमारे ज़्यादातर बच्चे गलियों में खेल रहे होते, गलियों में घूम रहे होते, जो फिशरी में जाके मजदूरी ही करते, ना ही किसी बड़े ओहदे पर जॉब पे लग सकते, ना ही कोई और बड़ा काम कर सकते।
Imkaan Welfare Organization was founded in 2012 and we have been working in Machar Colony since then. We had our first intervention which was in 2014, which was through a mother and child healthcare center which provides primary healthcare to children and mothers to deal with issues that arise on a day-to-day basis as far as their health is concerned. After that, we have a learning and recreational center. The reason that the recreational and learning center was founded was the fact that the community has a large number of stateless children that do not have access to education because access to education is linked primarily with your identity. We have a gymnastics team and a table tennis team that has come out of Khel and out of Machar Colony, which consists primarily of stateless children that are participating today in inter-school competitions and have been winning right throughout as far as the last 3-4 years are concerned. Then we have a legal aid center. The legal aid center deals with issues of statelessness as an identity. We facilitate and work with people who have challenges as far as their identification process is concerned and look at different avenues of resolutions for them in the legal framework that exists today.
So at the Legal Aid Center, we get a couple of different types of cases. Primarily, we get cases of people who either cannot seem to get their application accepted by NADRA, or alternatively people who have identity documents but their documents have been blocked or cancelled for some reason. One of the things we've noticed is that many requirements of NADRA are not necessarily in line with the law of Pakistan. So the law is quite clear cut and allows various routes to citizenship, but the way that's being implemented on the ground provides a sort of hindrance to people who are trying to get their applications into NADRA. I would say in terms of the response from the legal system, judges have been willing to understand the issue. We have had judges who understand that this is not just a matter of one person, but a problem across the board. On the other hand, there is the problem of a lack of implementation. So we have judges who agree that the cases that we have merit. We have been successful in 15 cases to date and had court orders in our favor. But the problem has now come with implementation. We have orders that have been pending for over a year, and we are still pushing NADRA to be able to implement those court orders, even though they're fairly simple. This is a problem that we see jeopardizing an entire population, a population that is steadily growing. And I think we need to acknowledge the fact that if there is no state level action taken, then we're going to be looking at a population of millions of people who are without jobs, who have no way of contributing to the economy, even though they're extremely talented. And this is going to cause problems, again, not just for this community, but for the state as a whole.
One of the first and foremost things that we saw even in the pandemic when COVID hit was the fact that these communities were completely neglected. Being marginalized as it is, and then not having access to facility and services made the situation much graver. It was only after a period of a year and a half and extreme advocacy and awareness raising that stateless communities have been permitted to get, or people without CNIC have been permitted to get the COVID vaccine and to be able to get themselves registered. Now, the other impact was, of course, when COVID hit, was one of the relief programs that the government has been running. The relief programs, be it financial relief or be it ration relief at that point, were deeply linked to the presence of a CNIC or any identification document. What happened with that was that these communities were completely left out of the relief programs. It can be the SARS relief program or the local government food programs that were conducted. And they were made to suffer subsequently due to those reasons. I would like to thank the Themis School of Law for organizing the first Moot Court International Competition and the legal outreach team for being part of the organization of the same. It is so important to bring this issue and discuss it in the context of our environment and at forums like universities and colleges, so that children that are studying today, the youth of Pakistan and the youth internationally, so that they can be aware of the issues that surround people and their issues of identity. So this is definitely an initiative that is going to go far into creating awareness and opportunities for advocacy.